All right, on page 4 in your Unit 8 pack. If you notice, Unit 8 is pretty short. But on page 4, I know it's kind of an odd order because we've already done some stuff past page 4. But this is simplifying square roots in reverse. So if you turn to page 4, let me show you what that's talking about. Because you may see a question like this on the SOL. All right, so this is square roots in reverse. In other words, what did this look like before you simplified it? Now, let's just review real quick. Let's do a review problem here at the bottom. How do you simplify or break up the square root of 24? There's 2 ways to do it. In the videos, I showed you to break it up so that one of the numbers is a perfect square. And the perfect square would be 4. And we know 4 times 6 is 24. The square root of 4 is 2. So that would be 2 square roots of 6. Now, another way to do this is to say do the factor tree. I've showed some of you how to do a factor tree. Break up 24 into any 2 numbers you can think of. Maybe 8 times 3, that gives you 24. You remember factor trees. You can't break up 3 any further, so you circle that. And then 8 is 4 times 2. I'm going to circle the 2 because I can't break that up either. And 4 is 2 times 2. Now, here are all my circled numbers. I have a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 3. Now, with square roots, since the index is a 2, it means 2 makes 1. So if I have a pair of 2s, I can cross them out and put a single 2 on the outside. 2 makes 1. I have to cross out 2 to make 1. And what's left is a 2 and a 3. That's your leftover. That stays under the square root sign. So my answer is 2 square roots of 6. It's the same answer. This is the way I did it before in the videos. A factor tree, that's a way that some of you may have learned before. All right, so let's go back up here. What did 2 square roots of 3 look like before you broke it up? Well, the way that I would do it from the videos is you're going to put this 2 back under a square root sign. In order to put the 2 back under a square root sign, you have to square it. What is 2 squared? 2 squared is 4. Then you can put these 2 together by multiplying. 4 times 3 is 12. Now, if you want to do it the factor tree way, here's another way. You could say, since this is a square root, a single 2 on the outside becomes 2 2s on the inside. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Again, you get the same answer. Now, let's look at number 2. This is a cube root. So to put this back under a cube root sign, we're going to put the 2 back under a cube root sign. How do you put a 2 back under a cube root sign? You have to cube it. What is 2 cubed? That would be 8. Then multiply these 2 together. That would be the cube root of 24. The other way to do it, the factor tree way, since this is cube root, that means 1 2 on the outside will become 3 2s on the inside because it's a cube root. The index is a 3. And 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is 24. All right, one more, and that's going to be it. All right, so let's say number 5. Number 5, this is a square root. All right, so we're going to put a square root. How do you put a 10 back under a square root sign? You square it. What is 10 squared? It's 100. Multiply those together, it's 700. The second way to do it is 110 on the outside, because the index is a 2. 110 on the outside becomes 2 10s on the inside. Multiply those together. 10 times 10 times 7 is 10 times 10 is 100. 100 times 7 is 700. So it doesn't matter which way you do it, the root way or the factor tree way, you'll get the same answer either way.